What's up, everybody?
What?
And today we are in episode 36 of the Th1ngs Nerdy podcast, featuring Jason, aka Summeroni, Shane, I don't remember the name, and we're
Shared
featuring
emotion.
okay, Shane Emerson, and now we're featuring. Oh my god, I just forget the name.
Okay, you
Cinematic.
did. I can
Cinematic.
take over throughout the rest of it to save you the trouble. So, the host who did the intro was John, aka Blind Tech. There's also me, aka Jason, aka Sebarodi, Shane, aka Shanimation. I pointed at the wrong side on my end because of camera vertications, but it is what it is. And Cinematic Sith 66 is the guest of the episode, which we were originally going to do this in episode 31, but we delayed it to this. But you know what? Better late than never. 5 episodes later,
Yep.
It's finally happening.
Yep. You know, it would have been funny, but not gonna lie, as soon as Jonathan would have John would have started, I would have purposely just also said over him just to kind of get back at him for taking my spot. I would have purposely done it.
Yeah.
I was gonna do that on purpose.
You should do that next time he does the intro. That would be funny.
Damn, I'm coming for you, Jonathan. I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you.
John, you're gonna want to prepare the boxing gloves next time, bro.
Well, hey, I'm just the guest. I have no say in the matter on this.
Yeah, no.
I'm just not that good
Even
for
then,
intros nowadays.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So, what is the book behind your name?
The book behind my name. Well,
yeah. What is the origin?
I'm sure you guys
of
are.
the username?
Well, you guys are basically. I'm sure you guys have seen Star Wars. I don't know if you're Star Wars fans.
I've grown up with Star Wars.
Well, Sith because Dark Lord of the Sith, and 66 is basically Order 66. As for the first part, cinematic, I mean, I was originally thinking about making it cinematic, as in how cinematic is actually spelled, but that felt a little bit too easy. So I said, wait a minute. How about I combine cinematic with nomad, aka Sin-No-Mad Nick. Because it's a play on words. Because I'm kind of like a nomad, mad in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I go around a lot of places, both in real life and on the internet.
Fair. For that name, I have to give you this.
Absolute cinema. Shane, you want to know something that somebody could do if they wanted to? They could take a screenshot of you with your hands up going absolute cinema, and that would make a good meme format.
I welcome that.
It would definitely be better than the black and white picture of that, probably.
Yeah, and the caption is self-explanatory, just absolute cinema.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, it's either that or someone can pun my name, Absolute Shanema. I don't know.
We're not even 5 minutes in, and we're already laughing.
I'm doing my job very well, then.
Yes.
You just replaced the sin, like C-I-N, and C-I-E, wherever the beginning of the word, and just replace it with Shane's first name.
Yeah.
There you go.
You should actually do that, and then Jason just puts the touch on it.
It doesn't necessarily have to be me. It could also be someone else.
Or maybe me, since I have a further editing software installed on my laptop.
Yeah, I just go on a meme generator website if I want to make some funny memes. Like, I made an Art the Clown one to where, with the look on the scare actor's face who's dressed as Art the Clown, I thought that it'd be funny within the context of that screenshot.
I really want want to find that meme website because
You stole my
Wow.
joke.
wow, yeah. But yeah, I wouldn't mind looking up this meme website because I have a couple of meme ideas in my head already.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And there's 3 memes that is within our group, which there's me smoking cheese, me saying Puerto Rican by accident instead of mortician, and there's also the Pussies and Cream meme from when I meant to say cookies and cream, but I said that by accident back in episode 14, and AMV took every advantage to poke fun at me for accidentally saying that.
Wow. Pussies and
Me-
cream. Wow. That
And
is something that
You
Val would love, I think.
You have me. Okay, okay, wait. I'll say
that
this:
could
you
easily
have
be an
me.
out of context clip.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
first off, you're doing great, Sino. You're fitting right into this.
yeah. Uh, and
Well,
I'll say,
I'm glad I'm not disappointing you guys yet.
yeah, and also, I will neither confirm nor deny yet if it is going to be next year's anniversary drop. Which, speaking of anniversary drops, we're collaborating with Team Ghost Trick next month. Which, when the time comes, make sure you use code ANNIVERSARY at our merch store to get yourself 50% off plus free shipping.
Yeah.
Which,
I
if
don't
you
know
ask
if
me,
it's
that is a really
yeah.
good deal. Let alone for the month of the anniversary of our group, the Buddies.
Also, I'm also gonna say this, Jason. If you have some running gags that run memes on this case, then I have what I like to call, when it just be a co-host or any such, running gags that produce karma that I impose upon myself. Sinnoh can be a testimony to that. Then
Oh.
let's see. When you commission, let's just say, a streamer of mine, Sinnoh knows the streamer. He did like a gender thing transformation. I got in on it with a super crown wand. I commissioned Midnight to do that art, and then one of the other co-hosts host of that other streamer was just like, "Okay, I'm gonna start placing it on your head. I'm gonna start
Oh,
placing that on your
oh,
head."
I think I know what streamer you're talking about, Shane. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then retro gets, and then another gag is retro using the tune powers. Shane Spicer getting pulled. Tappy bowler. Trust me, it's a list. It's a list of gags I could keep going on.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Seno
And this just comes
knows.
from someone who's not a streamer.
Yeah,
But
Seno knows this streamer, but
chat.
there's been times to where whenever I redeem the thing, I get flustered by Kyo. And you wanna know what's funny? Exempting for her, I haven't been flustered in months by anybody. So I'm beating the bottom allegations, baby, so fuck you to those who brought the bottom allegations towards me.
Oh. Now I feel like I regret introducing you to Kyo.
Oh no,
Wait, that was you?
I have a tendency to lurk in her chat a lot, which I do.
Um, it's Kyo Gaming, by the way, Shane.
Yeah.
She's another
Oh
VTuber that I
no.
actually know.
Yeah, she
That I
plays a
actually
lot of
know.
Pokemon, and honestly, I fuck with Pokemon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which, speaking of that, Ben is honestly thinking of doing a video idea to where we do a guest at Pokemon. What if we did? Alright, hear me out for the next activity episode, and this could be a possible collab. I will neither confirm nor deny. What if, for an activity episode, we do a guest at Pokemon type based on the design of that Pokemon?
I think it's a cool idea, but to me, I do not have all of the names in my mind. So,
I know I don't really get a vote, but I would be down for it, even though I don't really play Pokemon anymore.
The only time I played Pokemon was back then when Pokemon Go was popular.
Yeah. And Pokemon Go is having its 10th anniversary this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think 2016 is probably like the peak years when it comes to
Pokemon.
No, not just Pokemon itself. I'm talking about like all the stuff that we've been going through on the internet, like not just Pokemon Go, but all the other stuff.
Yeah. And 2016,
I'll be honest.
And when it comes to Marvel, 2016 was the year to where Deadpool finally got a movie franchise. And we have Ryan Reynolds to thank for that because he wanted Deadpool to have a movie series.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's not forget Captain America: Civil War, probably my personal favorite MCU film. And of course, the introduction of Doctor Strange in the movies, or at least the introduction of Doctor Strange in the modern day.
8 years later, Avengers: Infinity War is still peak.
Yeah,
And you want to know another Marvel film that's still peak 5 years later? Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Yeah. Yes.
Nice. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
agree.
bad.
Of course, Spider-Man 2 is from way back in 2004, which was what, over 20 years ago.
22 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Also peak.
Yeah,
Dear God, I'm old. I'm old.
Homie, we're the same age. What do you mean you're old?
Dude, I'm older than both of you.
Homie's almost in his 40s, brother. How do you feel old?
Exactly. And I don't even look 40, do I?
I'm comparing myself to the year age. I'm not trying to get you guys.
That's wild.
Oh yeah. Also, to bring back to that Pokemon idea, I am going to be the worst one at that because either I do this for the funny, it'll probably be nothing but that one Animaniacs thing of, what does this remind you of? Pikachu. What does this remind you of? Pikachu. What does this remind you of? Pikachu.
Yeah, have you seen that meme to where the guy guesses it's Pikachu and then it's Clefairy?
Actually, no.
You haven't seen that meme? Okay, I gotta show you this meme after the podcast, bro.
Like I said, I've stopped playing Pokemon since 2021.
Yeah, Pokemon Stadium is the peak Pokemon game because it's such a fun game.
Oh. Okay, I do remember playing that way back in the day.
To me, the only Pokemon that I remember playing is Pokemon Go. I don't think I've played the other ones, to be honest, because
if you haven't played Pokemon Stadium, you're missing out.
Yeah.
Because back then I was heavily into like Minecraft videos. I used to make gaming videos back then.
Yeah, we learned the origin story of how Sino and I met. To keep things short and simple, he and I met through Validity XP's community 3 years ago. I don't remember what game we were playing at the time for a community night.
I think it was. I mean, it could have been Among Us, but I thought we met through one of her karaoke community streams. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Was it?
I mean, I could probably try and ask her, but I don't think she would remember. But I do remember you coming into a karaoke stream one time.
Yeah, I did. I don't do as much karaoke as I used to.
Yeah.
Which, I'm gonna be 100% honest, I do want to get into the idea of doing covers.
Oh well. I mean, that'd be a neat idea.
Yeah.
I mean, if you ever need someone who if you need like another singer, you know where to find me. So
Yep.
yeah.
And another good point that I can bring up is that it also depends on the song if there's more than one person. Because if you think about it, there's this One Has Been Hotel song that I don't remember the name of.
Which
I know that it's with Lucifer and Charlie. I don't remember the name of it.
I know this one. It's More Than Anything.
Yeah, More Than Anything. Thank you.
Yep.
That's what I was thinking of. With More Than Anything, I think that it would be a fun idea to do that. But I'm pretty sure that depending on what roles we do, like let's say if I was Lucifer and someone else was Charlie, or if we do like a switched version to where it's mother and son, which
Yeah.
I'd be down for any direction if we end up doing that. I'm just saying. I wouldn't give a fuck if we do daughter and father or mother and son. I'd be down for whatever direction we do for a cover.
That sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah.
There is an itty bitty part of me. I have a love-hate relationship with Helva and Hasbin, but there's a part of me that just wants to do a cover of Hell's Greatest Dad with Jason as Lucifer.
Oh my god, yes! We need to do that! We should do that!
I'm game. I'm game whenever you are.
You just reminded me. I was supposed to do a cover of Hell's Greatest Dad with another one of our friends, Darius. But nothing ever came from it. I'm guessing Darius is just way too busy to do the cover. I don't know. No, I haven't really talked to him in a while. So
yeah, Darius was
supposed
on
to be
in
the
the last
Mimsy
episode.
in that one.
Yeah. I guess he did. I don't know if he mentioned that he was planning to do a cover of Hell's Greatest Dad with me.
Yeah, and I've lost count on how many times I've said this, but I do want to lend my voice for a video gamer show someday. And I did mention to Shane that if he ever wants to have somebody... Well, no, let me rephrase. If he ends up wanting to invite me into the cast of a Shape Tales idea to where it's a parody of the Pirates Who Don't Do Anything, I'd be down. And I have been practicing different voices for different types of characters so that I can think to myself, what type of characters would work well for me? And a good point that one of the voice actresses that I'm friends with brought up to me is that casting is given based on talent, and if you're not good with that source of talent, then you're not going to be able to get the role of that character. But if you're able to have a good enough skill with that voice idea in question, then you're able to get that role.
Again, I will always get that while I do have like another actor, because I'm not writing that pirates. Well, okay, the Pirates Who Do Nothing, a Shape Tales movie. I'm not writing that. I have an idea of who they want as the villain, because I'm like, oh, I've seen this guy. Who's famous. Like, I gotta get him involved. But now when you mention you want villain, I'm like, well, how do I juggle one of them?
All right, how about this? We could say that whoever you're wanting to cast could be the main villain, and I could be the secondary.
If the red guy who is the guy's name Horsey, who is the co-creator, and I'll confirm he is writing that. If there's a secondary villain, there is no script yet. And yes, I'm talking to you, Shade Tales fans, because I know you're gonna have a tendency to sneak in, even though this is clearly not made for this target demographic. But you just gave me a read. Yeah, I have eyes.
Yeah. He has eyes. And speaking of writing stuff, Cyborg Assassin 2 Project Resurrection is coming out July 6th. And words can't describe how excited I am for you guys to see the story of Cyborg Assassin 2 Project Resurrection. And here's the thing, I am not afraid to have a dark story, but when it comes to the line of dark elements, if there's a controversial topic, I do not cross that line. A mention of it is as far as I'm gonna go.
Fair.
Yeah.
And when it comes to life stories, I do want to share my life story in a different podcast. I don't know which one yet. So it depends on the hosts and when that time comes. And the way that my brain works is that if there's at least 3 to 4 hosts, then that's when I consider it as a podcast. And if at least 2 of them are open, like for example, for our podcast, as long as at least 2 hosts are open, we can record that episode. And there's 3. The only one who's not here is Ben, which he was here for the last episode. And who knows if we'll see him again in the next one, which is going to be with Shane's brother Sean. Which I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited for that episode when we get to that.
Same.
This is gonna be a lot of. That's gonna be a lot of Spicer Brothers probably understanding that some of the topics. Meanwhile, at the same time, we just banter with our own and try to get a laugh out of you guys. That's it. Congratulations. It's gonna be 99% of that.
Yeah, and from earlier, from when I was like, you guys are gonna want to bring the boxing gloves. That was me poking fun at you guys because I know that you were all joking. And I wouldn't be surprised if no one noticed that I have 3 new bottles that's on top of the shelf.
What? Bottles of what? Bottles of what? Alcohol?
No, it's not alcohol. It's Fallout soda.
So not alcohol?
Yeah, not
Yeah,
alcohol.
I've seen
Which-
the Fallout sort of and the picture that you posted in the IRL channel of the Betty server.
Oh yeah, speaking of that, this is what it looks like. We're gonna cover more about it in the next 2 episodes. Well, the next episode after the Sean Spicer episode.
I wanna get that.
So is Sean the next episode, or?
Yeah,
I got
Sean is
confused.
the next episode, and then we should be back to the nerdcore
Damn, I don't
based
have-
news.
I didn't get no Costco membership, so I would still want to get that soda.
Yeah, the Nuka Cola was the Nuka Cherry was the first one I tried. That was good. Nuka Orange I tried after, which if you like Sunny D, you'll love that flavor. I haven't tried the Nuka Victory Cola yet, but that's peach and mango.
Okay, I seen a single Nuka Cola Fallout soda on Amazon.
Yeah, I'm gonna step away from my PC for a bit because my phone is at low battery.
Okay.
Not the phone.
My phone got
Oh.
50% battery.
Well, as you can see, I'm already recording on my, I have my thing on my phone, so, and I have the charger on anyway, so.
Same.
Yeah.
My laptop
Even
is
then-
almost.
even then,
my
I'm sure
laptop
it'll
is almost.
And even then, I'm pretty sure it'll last throughout this duration of the podcast. So
My laptop is almost for battery, so I don't have to worry about charging.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys were talking about as I was plugging my phone in because my headphones were off.
Oh, we were just talking about our own phones, so.
Yeah, what's the battery percentages?
Dick, you want to go first?
Mine's 86.
Mine's at 39.
Mine was at 37, and it's charging.
Mine's at 85.
So we're good.
Yeah.
Well, you got more battery than all of us.
Yeah. Yeah, mine didn't charge last night when it should have.
I'm actually charged over here, my Type-C cable.
Man, fuck you. Why you gotta flex on us like that?
I don't have to go off the frame to actually charge it because my charger's right here.
You want to know what would be funny? John, you know how from the last episode you were trolling with the lighting?
Yeah.
You should do that again, but it would be funny if we had a little jump scare from you. Like,
alright. Let me dim my laptop screen. You can't see me now, right?
No.
I can see lining.
Yeah. It's just a black screen.
Okay, hit the deck.
Why do I get the sudden urge to basically say peekaboo eyes to you?
Sorry, I had to do it at least once in the podcast.
Cute.
You wanna know what else I could do? You see that hand?
Hey, Jay, I think Master Hand's behind you. He wants to recruit you for Smash Brothers.
Is it the right? Is it the right hand or the left hand? Hand. Chain.
Yes.
That's funny, dude.
I had two jokes for that. One was that, and the other one would be this. It would have been, oh no, it's the big hand, Mr. Electric. Send him to the principal's office and have him expelled.
Yeah.
Not sure I get that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
You guys want a logo preview real quick? Hold on. Let me step out of camera. Get this bike out of the fucking way. Oh my god. It is much worse.
Good job. Yeah.
Okay,
hold on.
Your right says it's getting picked up by your Discord.
Let's see. It says org Asa?
Yeet that shit to your bed, Jason.
I think it's supposed to say cyborg assassin. Yeah.
I know. I'm just messing with him. Org. I'm messing with him. I just expect him to go, no! And now we're getting glorious behind-the-scenes footage live on All Things Nerdy Podcast. Jason tried to battle a chair. Riveting action commentary, folks.
Jason.
He's gonna be so confused. What I just did. Literally, just if he just watches the video again, he'll just be like, "Oh my gosh."
Maybe I have to buy some lights so that way it'll light up my background for the podcast. And maybe make it red like what Jason is saying in the last episode.
Next time in the podcast, I gotta do the old trick of just put a lamp, of just use my own desk spotlight, of just use my lamp and tape a piece of paper to it to look like a box light.
Because I can make it red in my microphone's light, but this light right here, I can't do that. It's only just white or just different color temperatures on the app. Just different color temperatures is the only way. Plus the brightness of the light. It's
I
like I can
honestly do
control.
want to get some Govee lights for my room at some point. Which I have some in my throne.
I got it with the red LEDs on my microphone,
Okay.
which you can barely see. There you go.
Hi. I am.
Say, fellas, did somebody mention the door to darkness? The pure silence made it worth it.
Yep. Just you wait. Hold on.
What you trying to do?
The
I am
hell?
staring into your soul. I'm in your walls.
Okay, to quote a running gag I'm going to be using in my show. That's not creepy.
Jason's in the wall. Jason's in the walls again. Wait, Jason's a ghost again. Hold on, I need to call Luigi and his Poltergust 3000. I got another haunting. Jeez, this is like the third Thursday.
I mean, you could just call the Ghostbusters instead.
Funny you say that. We're watching Ghostbusters at the start of Horror Game Season Cinema this year.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
excited for that.
Same. But I'm more so excited for Five Nights at Freddy's and Terrifier.
Honestly, I can't wait for you to watch The Thing.
I've never seen The Thing, so it's gonna be a fun experience.
You'll love it. Trust me, I've seen that movie a bunch of times. In fact, I think my inspiration for why I wanted to be a content creator actually kind of introduced me to that movie. Come to think of it, wasn't that one of the questions you usually do on here?
Oh yeah,
Jason.
So, if you're ready, let's hear the origin story of what life was like before being a content creator, how you started, what achievements you've gotten, and how it's changed your life. To everyone else, silence in the audience, please.
Well, let's see. My life. Let's see. I mean, after going through high school and everything, I basically was going through the motions of my life, working and doing sports for. I'm not sure if I've told anyone here this except for maybe Shane, but I used to do Special Olympics, or actually I still do Special Olympics. Although at the time of this recording, I'm close to retiring because I've been doing it for 30 years. But anyway. And then I think 2015, I decided, you know what, I'm kind of getting bored with just watching movies and TV shows a lot. So why don't I just look on YouTube? But I was actually kind of thinking of trying to look up Power Ranger stuff, and I came across a little thing called History of Power Rangers, created by a content creator. I'm sure some of you have heard of him, Linkara from Atop the Fourth Wall. And that's when I learned that he actually had a main show called Atop the Fourth Wall, where bad comics burn. And I was hooked on it ever since. He's become probably my favorite content creator of all time. I'm sure there are better ones, but hey, we all like what we enjoy.
Yep.
And then after a few years of watching him, I thought, watching him doing his reviews and his storylines, I thought, you know what? Maybe I should probably think about doing the same. And plus, he does it for a living, so maybe I could figure out a way to do it. But instead of comic books like he does, I could do it with movies and TV shows. And I know. There are a bunch of movie review and TV show reviewers out there. I know, but I love movies. I've loved them since I was a kid. In fact, I'll go ahead and say this now. My favorite movie of all time, Forrest Gump. Don't know if you've heard of that one.
What the hell is that movie?
Me neither. Don't even know what that is.
It's about it's a Tom Hanks movie about a man with well, let's say he has not he's not the smartest man in the world, but he goes on a lot of adventures in his life, like meeting Elvis Presley, attending Vietnam War, meeting the love of his life, Richard Nixon, etc., etc. It's a really good movie. It came out way back in 1994.
That explains why I do not know it.
Yeah,
Mama always say it. Magic is just magic good.
But yeah, in fact, I think the person that would become my stepmother later in life was the one that introduced me to that movie, and I've been hooked on movies ever since. I mean, I did watch a bunch of movies before that, but it was more Disney films, mainly because, well, I grew up with my grandparents, and they had a lot of Disney animated stuff. So yeah, that's basically the gist of why I wanted to become a content creator through Linkara and basically doing it through movies. But maybe try to do it similar to Linkara or by having storylines that like he does, but not having the exact same ones that he does. You know what I mean? So yeah. As a matter of fact, I think I've already written down a few scripts of reviews a while back, and I haven't really done much with it yet. So, but yeah.
Well, I'll say this: at least you didn't try to do like a review series similar to Nostalgia Critic with dressing up like them and call yourself Black Nostalgia Critic. At least you didn't do that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know if I really would want to be. I don't really want to look like a Nostalgia Critic ripoff, you know. Besides, I don't wear a suit or a tie, and as you can see, my hat is different from his. And Linkara's, of course.
You have a lot more pins on your hat, and plus ties are overrated.
Yeah.
Who would try? Who would try to do me an NC ripoff? And then we'll go. Who tried to be an NC ripoff, didn't work out, but then literally became a ripoff of two other NC ripoffs. That would be crazy.
And it would. Oh wow.
Yeah, this is all I need.
What? Where'd you think NTC Junior came from?
Just a black vest and a maroon button up. That's all I need.
Yeah. Well, at the moment for me, it's whatever shirt I wears, and sometimes it'll be a shirt or what's the word I'm looking for? Relevant to the review. You know. I mean, for example, if it's Captain America here, I have to be reviewing either Captain America or just a Marvel film in general. You know?
Although I just remember there was this other thing in my head that the time before I decided NTCJ, there was another idea that I completely scratched out. Now, it would have been called The Movie Man, and that I'm like,
that sounds
so
cringe, dude.
It's not.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a play on the Music Man since I was literally in the Music Man in 6th grade. It could have worked.
Oh wow, that was neat. But yeah, the Movie Man feels a bit basic when you think about it.
It's like saying that Joe. You know what? I'm just gonna take a jab at you real quick. It's like calling Joey Bissinger basic for his username.
Sometimes basic is the way to go.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
And yes, I'm poking fun at Joey, aka the Anime Man.
Hey, he made it work with his name.
Exactly, because he watches a shit ton of anime, And he's also one of the 3 hosts of Trash Taste, which they recently had their 6th anniversary.
Oh, that's neat.
true.
Yeah, and our group, the Buddies, is about to have its 4th, and we had the 2nd anniversary of this podcast earlier this year.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
The 2nd anniversary, and I think that's when after that I became a host, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm gonna say this much. If anybody can think of anything scary, I know that there's some people that are gonna say the Chunklo's scary.
The Chocolate scary?
Yeah. And awkward silence.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I'm doing is just finishing up a script.
For what?
Oh.
The long overdue 600 sub special.
Alright.
Oh.
Say something funny that would make me want to take my sunglasses off.
I mean, I know I heard of shading, but this is ridiculous. Nope.
Hold that thought.
I can imagine him hitting his head.
Then again, maybe that was a bad joke.
Now tell me about ridiculous.
Wait, I have one bad thing that would probably is either cringe or anything else, but I can try.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
there's been this meme going on where whenever I wear the round sunglasses, people say I look like Ozzy Osbourne.
I mean, I can almost see it, but although his hair was longer than yours.
I know.
Nice.
It's
Which,
a
by the
work in
way,
progress.
rest in peace to that legend.
Yeah, speaking of Ozzy, there's no longer rumors of him coming to Halloween Horror Nights this year, but I'm pretty sure that it'll be sometime later on down the line. Which it was a rumored IP to be at this year's Halloween Horror Nights, which the only IP that has been confirmed so far is Sinners. And the speculations for this year that we're getting, as far as I know, is that we're getting Stranger Things 5, which, if we get Stranger Things at Halloween Horror Nights, then I predicted it. And there's also speculation that we also might get Hellraiser. And I honestly have a good feeling that we're probably going to get Resident Evil at Halloween Horror Nights. Or it could also be at Unleashed 2, which I'm happy either way on whether or not if it's at Horrors Unleashed in Vegas versus at Halloween Horror Nights for both Florida and California.
The day you guys invite me to horror films, I think most of y'all will handle it. I think during the call, I think I just be this.
I mean, that's fair. That's
Wimp.
fair.
I can't handle horror for the life of me.
Then don't watch my... And don't
what about
watch
Disney Hole?
most of my content when horror game season is around.
What about Disney
I can
horror?
try to stomach it.
Yeah.
Oh, and you were saying so? No.
I was asking, what about Disney horror? I mean,
That's
I know
not
it's
scary.
kind of low key horror, but
That's
Do I
just child's
qualify
play.
what? Say it again, Shane.
I'm like, do I qualify that?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna
mean-
use the restroom real quick.
I mean, so sort of. I mean, I know
I'll
it's
be right
not
back.
scary, but it's. Yes, but I know there's people that do enjoy it. But
Fair enough.
If I mute my mic, it's because I don't want my family members' voices to be picked up on the mic. And the two flaws that I have is that one major flaw is that I have no soundproofing, and the fact that I have no door is a problem. So I can't
What is
just
the substance you call door?
look at this, right?
Right.
I have screens with a big blanket over it, and the big blanket is there so that I have a source of privacy. And there's gonna be drywall installed there. I have no door.
yeah.
And
Why
Why does that not sound right?
What was that?
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, it
Isn't
doesn't.
doors needed? I'm like,
At
isn't doors kind of essential?
I
mean, for some places, I think yes.
yeah.
Yes, I mean, it depends on the structure of the building.
Yeah,
Usually.
and I don't have a closet, but we are working on getting a custom-made wardrobe at my place.
Hmm.
And it's custom made from IKEA as well, based on what I know.
The power of IKEA.
Yeah. IKEA makes some good furniture, I ain't gonna lie. And to clarify,
Yeah.
no, we're not sponsored. Which, speaking of sponsorships...
Wink.
not...
Yeah.
Speaking of
hint.
sponsorships, wink. Okay, shits and giggles aside, for real this time, speaking of sponsorships, if you guys would like to buy some Spec and Sunflower seeds, make sure you use code ALLTHINGSNE28263 to get yourself 10% off on any purchases that you make.
Can I stop doing this now, or are we done with the plug?
Yeah, we're done with the plug. That was all I wanted to do.
Okay.
Next,
Sorry about that.
It's all good, man.
Anyway.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy that we're finally getting news about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin, because we haven't heard much about the game, which it feels good to know that we're finally getting news about the game. If we don't get a movie, I'm happy we're getting a game.
Oh yeah. I think I've heard something about that. I thought there was a trailer for that. Correct me if I'm wrong.
For the game, yes. For the movie, no.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched it yet, but I may want to check it out. Speaking of gaming, I'm kind of hyped for the Nintendo Direct that's coming out tomorrow. Oh, and I hope that we get a confirmed date for Phasmophobia coming to the Switch too. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave and maybe something from Legend of Zelda, since apparently this is the 40th anniversary of Legend of Zelda. Believe it or not. Yeah. Not to mention, there's a movie coming out next year, which I definitely want to see.
Yeah, same here. I'm
Because
excited
I'm a big
for this
Legend
movie.
of Zelda fan. Because I'm a big Legend of Zelda fan too.
Yeah. I've lost count on how many times I said this, but I plan on getting a Hylian symbol on my left wrist as my first tattoo to represent that it was a part of my childhood.
Ah, that'd be neat.
Yeah,
My
and
brain.
most people say don't get tattoos unless if they have a meaning. That tattoo would represent my childhood, so that's all I gotta say to anybody who says I got useless shit on me.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Very fair. I'm also just thinking about the 2018 Ninja Turtles, about how they're trying to sonicify the franchise, as in try to do like what the movies did and make it for general audiences. And I'm just like,
I mean,
Yeah, and 9 times out of 10, they usually aim for audiences who are teenagers, who are 13 and over. And there's also adults who grew up with Ninja Turtles, which, speaking of
I'm
that,
back.
yeah.
who would you say is the best Ninja Turtle? I'll go first, Raphael.
I think I remember watching Ninja Turtles when I was younger, and honestly, I agree with you, Jason.
Hell yeah, virtual high five, brother.
High five.
Yeah.
Digital high five.
Yeah. Oh, you want me?
When I was younger,
You want me? You want me to do it? Do it first, Shane? Okay. Best Ninja Turtle. I'd have to say it's a toss up between Raphael and Donatello. Though,
Fair.
I think you probably can guess what the reasons why.
Shane, who would you say?
My
Anyways,
shirt's a clue.
Of course. The moment he said that, I knew it. I instantly knew the moment he said it.
Yeah.
Gotta respect my boy in orange. Because mostly I relate to him the most. Surprisingly.
Yeah, he's in black in The Last Ronin because before it was revealed, no one knew who the Ninja Turtle was.
Oh, they didn't? Well, I kind of assume a lot of people speculated it was Raphael, but
nope.
But no, it is.
Yeah, the story of the Teenage Mutant Ninja... Yeah, the story of The Last Ronin is that Mikey is the sole survivor because his brothers and Splinter was killed by the Foot Clan, and it's a revenge story in a futuristic New York City.
Yeah.
Still need to look for that comic.
Yeah, this is good. Very good stuff.
No, I heard it was good. I'm just saying I just need to go look for it at some point.
Yeah.
And again, I really don't really pick up a lot. I don't really pick up a lot of stuff from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. If I ever get comics, it's either Star Wars, Marvel, or any or even Power Rangers. So, and sometimes DC.
I'm gonna get a weird hear me out when I say this, but okay, if they bring up the movie again, if they do, if you get Keanu Reeves to do Mikey in that as the Last Ronin, you can do something with it.
That would
like,
be
just imagine.
Speaking of
a good pick.
Ninja Turtles. Speaking of Ninja Turtles, when I was younger, I used to have a bedroom with I used to have all my bedroom walls back when I used to live with the Chopper. All of my bedroom walls has one of those blue and green color. I think more like a Ninja Turtle theme.
Yeah, I've stepped into his house before. Which
Well, I was talking about back when I used to live with the Chopper.
I know.
Right now, my wall is just running right.
Yeah, I am curious though. Which version did you guys grow up with grew up with specifically.
The 2007 version.
I guess I'll go next. Let's see. I think I kind of grew up with the original 1987 version, even though I was born in '88. I did watch that cartoon. It was still running when I was still around. So plus the 1990s movie. So
Have you guys seen the 2012 show? Because show-wise, that's what I grew up with.
I don't remember that version.
I've seen some of it. It's I think it's all right, but I still kind of prefer both the original and the 2003 version.
Okay, the 2003 I can understand.
I do not remember about those, and I do not remember about those and Ninja Turtles I grew up with, to be honest.
Dude, are you saying I need to watch that version of the show?
Which version?
The 2003 version.
Which one? The original?
Yeah, I'll say.
I mean,
I grew up with both the 2012 and 2003 since all the episodes were on YouTube at the time.
Okay, fair.
You okay, well, I've seen. I saw the original. I saw the 2003 version when it was airing on TV. So,
you want to know who I say is the best voice for Shredder? Kevin Michael Richardson.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, fair enough. But although I did like, I still like, what's his face? He's the guy who also played the uncle in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Here, he did the shred. He did. I kind of like his Shredder just as much.
Yeah, and
I'm also gonna say this right now. The 87 version of Shredder and Krang, that's only a couple, right? Are they an old married couple?
You could consider them a couple, yes.
They act like it.
Or you could consider them like nuclear siblings or something like that. I mean, that's how I interpret it.
But hey, okay.
But yeah, but again, pick. It's a whatever floats your boat, I say.
Yeah, and from when Shane said that Steve Blum is the best voice of Green Goblin, Steve Blum is Green Goblin in Marvel Falcon.
Okay, yes, I do admit I do love Steve Blum as Green Goblin, but
yeah, he is fucking terrifying as Green Goblin, dude. He's like he's like Mark Hamill as the Joker. Version.
What?
Steve Blum as Green Goblin is like Mark Hamill as the Joker.
Yes. That I can totally agree that Mark Hamill, best Joker.
Yeah. Voice actor wise, best Joker.
Exactly.
Live action wise, Heath Ledger.
Well, yeah. Between Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson, maybe more Heath Ledger.
Every day whenever someone asks me that topic, I always switch back and forth. Like one day I'm Jack, the other I'm Heath.
Yeah, you want to? Yeah. Coming to think about it, do you guys think that Steve Blum would voice Green Goblin if he was to be in Marvel Rivals?
I don't really play Marvel Rivals. I don't
play Marvel Rivals, but if they did, I hope so.
Yeah, so, I mean that would be awesome. And the fact that they got Callan Goth as Carnage in Marvel Tokon, that is insane. Because that man went from being everywhere in the Five Nights at Freddy's series to voicing a comic book character.
Yeah.
You also guys have, when you say you also have like ideal, do you have an ideal Spider-Man voice too?
Well, for me, I'd have to go with the 1995, 1994, 1990, the 90s version of Spider-Man.
Yuri Lowenthal is the best Spider-Man.
Because that's the one I grew up with. In fact, that's how I was introduced to Spider-Man. Man, believe it or not. and have been hooked on it ever since. I mean, as you can see, I have a Spider-Man poster behind me.
Yeah, so you can see into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. Although I do have another Spider-Man poster that I still need to hang up at some point, but I need to get more frames. Anyway,
honestly, you're good with that. Me personally, I'm Josh Keaton all the way.
Fair. But I will say this much, Josh Keaton is the best Iron Man when it comes to voice actors.
Even more so than Nick?
I haven't heard enough of other voice actors for Iron Man to really say otherwise, so that's just me.
Ooh, dang.
I mean, again, I've seen the 1990s Iron Man show, so I always like to go with that one most of the time.
Also fair.
Yeah. I'm sure that I can name a voice actor that Seto can recognize the moment he hears the voice of that actor in question. Keith David.
Dr. Facilier is most of my doing.
Yeah.
Goliath. Husk.
Spawn.
Technically, the first voice of Tombstone. Oh, and in Spectacular Spider-Man. I know there's a bunch of others.
I love how you glazed over Spawn. But no, you glossed over Spawn.
Then again, well, I have not seen the animated Spawn.
You haven't seen Spawn? Oh my god, dude! You need to watch it.
Technically, I've actually seen like clips of it. Sometimes I just forget about it.
Clips do not do it justice. You need to watch the show.
Okay. But hey, I do remember Keith David playing Goliath in Gargoyles. Come on. How can I not bring that up?
I haven't watched Gargoyles.
Right?
What? You have not? What? Dude, you gotta get on that at some point. It's one of the classic Disney 90s shows.
Welcome to Culture War, folks.
Culture War is crazy. And yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I want to see if there's some anime takes that you're gonna try to roast me for.
Also, I don't know why someone brought you brought up Kevin Michael Richardson, and literally, I don't know why this pickle was the first thing I thought of.
Yeah, Kevin Michael Richardson is an underrated Joker, dude.
Oh yeah, I remember watching that too.
Yeah, you want to know who's an underrated Joker? John DiMaggio.
John DiMaggio.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait. He did. I think he did that. I think he did Joker in Under the Red Hood movie, if I remember correctly, right?
Yes, I have. Bingo. I do want to watch the movie just because of John DiMaggio.
Well,
go ahead, Shane.
I'm saying, I got news for you. If you've heard of a series called Batman Cape Crusader, which is a mixed show, keep an eye out for season 2. Joker's in this. Joker's coming in, and John DiMaggio's voicing him.
Wait, what?
Okay, I've seen the first season of Cape Crusader. I think it's fine. Not as iconic as something like Batman the Animated Series, but
oh yeah, that's
worthy in its own right. Right? But wow.
Honestly,
I knew Joker was coming. I knew Joker was coming in the next season, but I was not expecting who was voicing him. That's
when
something.
When I first heard his voice in the end of season 1, I was listening to that. I was like, that sounds like John DiMaggio. That's gotta be DiMaggio. Are we getting DiMaggio Joker back? And then I searched the wiki. It says John DiMaggio voice only. I'm like, oh shoot, we're getting DiMaggio Joker back. Oh,
let's go.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, alongside with Kevin Conroy, Roger L. Jackson. Wait, no, not Roger L. Jackson. Wrong
Frank
Roger.
Smith.
Yeah,
Frank
yeah.
Smith.
Roger Craig Smith is the best Batman alongside with Kevin Conroy in my eyes. I almost said L. Jackson by accident.
Rest in peace to
Here.
Kevin Conroy, by the way.
Jason, here. Yeah, thank you. My man. My man.
Yeah.
Man, you get it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
yes, you do too. Oh,
Yeah.
and John, if you want to, too, if you want to get in on this. I like how we're just talking about this conversation and Josh just like, I'm locking in.
Next thing you,
Well,
next thing you know, we see his big ass forehead with the light reflecting on his forehead.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't expect he didn't expect the guest to be a big nerd like two of his fellow podcasters, did he?
But when it comes to that forehead thing, when I was playing games, when I was in the live stream, the golf with your friends, or doing something on my laptop or my webcam's on, the reason why you just seeing my forehead is mainly because I'm visually impaired, so I can see my screen. So I can see what it's saying on my laptop.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm gonna give this heads up ahead of time to the audience. When September and October hits, if you don't see me for these 2 months, it's because I'm on a hiatus so that no, let me rephrase. If you don't see me in the podcast in September and October, it's because I am taking a hiatus from hosting this podcast so that I can focus on Horror Game Season 2026. So if everyone else is around, you'll see them. It's just you won't see me for 2 months when that time comes. Simply because I'm gonna be hella busy when September and October hits.
Time for terrible hosting improvisation from yours truly. Then, who am I kidding? Ben would take. Not who am I kidding? Ben would be better. He'll take over. I'll just be cruising.
What about John? We didn't think about him.
I mean,
and John would also do better.
Also, like I said to you, Jason, it depends on the schedule when it comes to me hosting the podcast while you're on a hiatus.
Yeah, from the podcast, not from in general content. Just want to clarify that.
Pay no attention to the John, or pay no attention to the Jason behind the curtain.
From behind the curtain.
Yeah. The great Shane has spoken.
Wait. Oh yeah. Bring me the broomstick of the wicked J of the West.
I'm not gonna go too much. I'm not gonna go too much into the whole general content, even though I'm going to, depending on the schedule when Jason's on a hiatus. But I'm saying, like I gotta balance everything out, like from content to my PC business and stuff like that.
I don't know how I managed to scare Shane, but I did.
I'm like, oh god, here we go. Quick, I must speak Jason with like, welcome, big on thy No, I am not. No, I can't find my brain to say that cringe. Nope, I can't say it. I can't say it. Well, big on skip. No. That's evil.
Yeah.
I hate brain rot. Curse brain rot.
Also,
when it comes to cringe.
Also, when it comes to my bedroom colors that I told you that I used to have them at my old house when I used to live in Mr. Chopper. I think I have like some figures of it on my old YouTube channel that I don't make videos on anymore.
Say something
When
funny that would make me want to take the glasses off. Hey, Shane, I think your brother's behind you.
Yeah. He fell for it.
Yeah, that's why I threw the hat, because I'm like, God dang it, I know I'm gonna fall for it.
Hey, good luck trying to get revenge on me. Also, Sido, do you know the monkey's name from Donkey Kong?
Which one?
The one with the cap.
Which one?
Diddy Kong, I believe it is.
Did these nuts fit in your mouth? That face! That fucking face! Yeah,
Also,
fuck you too, buddy.
when it comes to you saying Took and saying that his brothers were behind him and he fell for it, you can't fool me because my door is right there.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what, Jason, you have left me no choice. It's time for a close shave.
Oh boy.
I'm. Believe that actually worked. I can't believe that worked. You know what? You know what, folks?
You
Jason,
leave
just
my
fight out
fucking
the
hair
hair.
alone, you bitch.
That was absolute shame.
Bravo.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bravo. That was just pure perfection right there.
Yeah, bro. And the
Thank you,
fucking
thank
face
you,
I
thank
made
you.
as I backed up to made it funny.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. Like,
And then I just go psychopath. Psychopath. He just stays on the ground. I was expecting him to just like, screw you too, screw you too, screw you too.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and I heard you guys
I
laughing
said,
at me.
get in line.
You laughing
Yeah,
at
I would have said,
what? Your reaction was priceless. Come on. You can't deny that.
You laughing at me. The day we are recording this episode, and you're laughing at me. What did I do to be laughed at?
Come on.
if you're saying screw me, all I gotta say to that is, get in line.
I mean, well, you know what they say. Say if you can't
It's
stand the
Pride
heat.
Month, so let's get dinner first before we do that.
That was good. Very
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pansexual and I'm wearing socks.
Wouldn't that be pansexual? I don't get I don't get the joke. You're pansexual and yet you're wearing socks. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's a
Neither do I.
it's a sexual orientation thing to where whenever a guy wears socks, then they're safe from it being gay.
Hmm.
I always consider myself straight, yet I just support the the others. Like, yeah, I'm like,
Well,
good for you.
Yep.
I've been asexual for 2 years, and even I didn't get that.
Yeah. And from when I said how old I was from when I was hanging out at a different VC, they were like, oh, he's such a baby, and here's me being like, I am not a baby. I have 4 years of experience of being an adult. And if you're watching this podcast, you know who you are. I am not a fucking baby. I am a soon-to-be 22-year-old Florida man. All right, so shut it.
Well, that's the first. Well, that's the first problem. You're in Florida.
Shit, you're right.
He's got a point.
Yeah, I hate it when it comes to the heat.
Yeah.
I mean,
Me-
as long as you're indoors, you should be fine. Which the heat shouldn't affect you as long as you have AC.
Yeah, good point.
Me, I was gonna say to Jason, like, hey, you get called like a baby. Meanwhile, I just bring this upon myself. It's like 22. I'm like, wait, I'm that age already, and I basically just like, oh,
You're still gonna get heat no matter where you live during the summer.
and meanwhile, people are like, you're not that old. Stop it. And
I consider being 50 being old.
Please, if anyone is old here, it's me.
You're not that old. I consider being
being
50 being old.
Well, yeah, well, I'm older than you too. I don't know about tech here.
John is the same age as the rest of us, except he's 3 days younger than Shane.
Fair enough.
Exactly, I would have seniority.
Yeah.
Wait. Jason's in August. Both your birthdays come later, so yeah, technically I have seniority over both of you. I'll try not to let that go to my head.
I don't know what this noise is, and I do apologize for background noises. I'm gonna go check to see what's going on.
It's all good.
You're good.
Okay.
Y'all can yap about what you want to yap about.
I don't know if this is going to be considered breaking the rules on this podcast, but I know Jason already said how he and I met, but I think it's
Gotta watch
I've actually
what you're saying because he might be hearing this by the time he's editing.
well, I actually want to basically talk about how Shane and I met. I mean, I only met you tech like what, last week, 2 weeks ago, when we were playing Among Us. Yeah, but as for Shane here, I met him through a certain friend of ours that we've mentioned earlier, Midnight Moonflower. I think it was just through another VC call. I can't remember exactly when it was. I think it was like a couple years ago. But
yeah,
but not a couple years ago, more like 2023, 2023. I can't remember, but yeah, we met. We talked about a bunch of stuff. I can't remember what we were talking about, but you were. I remember you being a pretty energetic guy. So
I'm back.
I have the moments, and I'm like, this one's cool.
Yep, my family's being chaotic. Which
sounds like the average Tuesday.
My point still stands. I want soundproofing to get rid of the sound issues.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure there's a couple packs of like soundproofing for like $30 on Amazon.
Yeah, and and on my way back, as I was checking to see what was going on, I got sprayed in the back of the head twice.
Wow.
Oh, okay, this is
hard. It was not out of malicious intent. My mom was just doing it just to fuck with me. And I thought that, and usually it would be my sister who would be trolling me with the sprays.
Ooh. I kind of know that feeling a little bit.
Yeah.
Especially as someone who has sisters too.
Jason, if you lower the gain of the microphone, that might help with the background. Like by a little bit.
How's this sound?
That sounds good.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, noise suppression is ass when it comes to any software, regardless of how it's approached.
Yeah, I agree. Because there's some times when I was cutting some parts of my footage where my sisters and brothers get picked up and they go crazy or running around the house or playing with each other. There's some times where I have to next time when I'm quitting I gotta lower down the game.
And you also did tell me that your dad is building you in an apartment, which it should, in theory, be done by Christmas.
It should be, yes. Not guaranteed though.
Well, that's neat.
Yeah.
And Jason, I have my own server rack. When you came here, you see that, right? I'm gonna
I
have a
saw it in
dedicated
person.
yeah. I'm gonna have a dedicated room just for all my servers to be in. So that way it's not gonna be in the way of anything.
Are you guys hearing
Kind
any
of like
background noises right now?
Not really. No.
Okay, that's good then. That's what I was concerned about.
No, I do not hear anything. No.
Yeah, I just wasn't 100% sure, so and I was hearing the voices of my family members plus my technical roommate, given the fact that my sister's girlfriend lives with us.
Oh.
Oh.
And
and
fun
then for the
fact,
apartment, go ahead.
yeah, a fun fact about the room that I live in now, this used to be my former roommate's room. And why I say former is because they moved in an apartment last September and I moved here last October. And it does feel good to know that I was able to have a new room, but at the same time, it felt good to not sleep in a loft bed because I felt claustrophobic for 4 years. And it was not even funny on how claustrophobic it was. I had no room to stand up. It felt like I was sleeping in a coffin.
Maybe even a trunk of a sedan.
I am not going to lie. I'm not gonna lie. To Jason, I always kind of thought you lived in an apartment when I first saw you in the setup.
Yeah, no, it was just a loft bed.
Okay, so you're not in an apartment like me.
Yeah,
Well, but
I've lived in this house since 2018. Well, November. Uh, November of 2018, but I was co-parented until I turned 18 and I moved here by my own choices.
Me, meanwhile, I've been here since like what 2004.
well,
Yeah.
well, you're not going to believe this. I've actually been in this house for like since probably 1989 when I was 1 year old.
So, pretty much what you're saying is the house that you live in now has been pretty much
Almost your entire life.
Pretty much
90%
the
of
same.
your life.
Pretty much the same, but we've always kind of renovated every now and then. So so what you're
I've been
seeing right
living in
now, it did not look like this originally back then.
I've
So
been living in this house since I think after middle school graduation in 2019. I think 2019 or something.
That sounds about right because we
mm,
first met back in 2016 and you were one grade under me at the time we met.
Mhm.
And here we are now, 10 years later, being homies. We did 24 hours together, part one at your
Yep.
place. We're doing part two at my
We can do
place.
we can do whatever the fuck we want now.
Exactly. We're adults. We can do what we want to do and have fun with the shit that we do. Just not crime, because
Very true.
fuck crime.
Mm-hmm.
We're we are totally adult. Ding.
The bird is being flipped at shade on my end because I was like, homie, that's cringe.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's okay. I actually have a great argument for that. There's an argument for that. What was it again? I need to. Oh, yeah. You're cringe.
Homie, you just outed yourself. You ain't beating the cringe man allegations, bro.
Who's saying it to?
I think how my humor goes around is it can either sound cringy, but I know it is, and I turn it around. It's like me having the humor of Donkey from Shrek, self-awareness.
I mean, that's perfectly fair.
And apparently that humor applies to all ages. Apparently, adults will get it. Kids will probably slip past their minds. Yet it's like, oh, cool, energetic, goofy man, yay!
There we go. That's better.
Wait, how long have we been going on for?
An hour and a half. So if we were to go for a casual time, we would go for one more hour. So we're 1 hour and 27 minutes in, but we usually go for 2 hours and 30 minutes to 3 hours on a casual recording.
I will take this as a heads up. I will probably have to excuse myself to go eat, or at least come up with something to eat. But I hope it won't lead me to my usual. Shane steps out to eat because he needs to take care of his body. Then we'll turn into missed out the entire rest of the podcast. I do not want to go do that again.
Yeah, I'll just say mute yourself and have the camera turned off, but have some headphones to listen to us on.
Well, either that or I could just listen to it from my laptop and not have the camera just go without it going. If you don't know what happened with the laptop one, well, Jason knows what happened with the laptop one.
Not John, because he wasn't a host at the time.
Yeah, Jason, you know what happened. You know.
Okay, I'm the only host who hasn't missed an episode, which I don't mind sitting out for 2 months when September and October is around.
Yeah, because I guess for some reason my laptop just wants to go on this Discord and say, no. How about no?
I could hear my mom, but I don't know if you guys could hear.
I cannot.
Maybe you should install.
No, I can't.
Maybe you should install Linux on your laptop, and then that way there's no extra background processes that wants to make your laptop crap out.
Honestly, I've literally been using my phone this entire time.
Yeah. I'm just saying as a suggestion, not saying you have to. You know, just a suggestion.
And if any of you can hear some strange sounds coming here, that's the stomach grumbling.
I don't think your phone microphone picks it up.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't hear it either.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. So, yeah, the meme of me looking like Ozzy Osbourne isn't going away anytime soon, especially with the fact that I've been letting my hair grow out again.
And
why I say again is because last February was the last time that I've gotten a haircut. And before that time, it's been 3 years since I had a haircut.
I had a haircut like 3 weeks ago, I think.
I think
I'm getting a haircut Wednesday.
last haircut was actually 3 weeks ago. 3, maybe 4 weeks ago for me. So
Yeah.
then again, I get a haircut like every 2-3 months.
And I also shaved my mustache off after we recorded episode 35 because I knew that it was going to be a bitch to trim it. But I still have my beard, which is in a work in progress.
Hmm.
Well, meanwhile, you can see my beard, and I look like a book. Meanwhile, you can kind of see my beard, and I look like a caveman.
When it comes to how I look, I like the way how I look when it comes to the mustache and the beard part of it. I would never have a beard at all. Like just something like this is fine to me.
Yeah.
Because
Me neither. Although I do.
Beard on your chin, bro. So
Yeah, but yeah, you have one.
anyways,
Mm,
because
yeah,
I'm not
I know. I don't.
I'm not gonna let it grow mainly because if I'm eating something and the crumbs fall off, it's gonna go into the beard if I let it grow.
I'll just clean my. That's why I would have napkins on me whenever I'm eating, so I can clean my beard.
Yeah, well, I.
To me,
Yeah,
I
well,
think
I know I
to
don't.
me, I
I don't.
think
Okay,
it's
but the only thing I'm growing out is growing back my goatee. So because I usually shave
to me,
goatee.
if I'm eating, I just clean up my mouth and those areas and don't
You
have to
can't.
worry about doing the
You
beard part
can't
of it.
tell. Yeah, I know you can't tell, but you. I think you've seen me with a goatee before.
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe a memory refresher.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be 100% honest when it comes to new video game news that I've been seeing. I I was so fucking pissed that there were people calling God of War with a woke slop. Which that is just so fucking stupid that it's a thing. Like, why do people hate on new shit for no fucking reason when they don't give it a fair chance?
Because
people just sounds like people just want to hate on new stuff, you know?
Yeah, like, there are people that ask for female protagonists because of how many male ones that we have, and when we get one that has a badass design, they're like, oh, Gooner. Shut up, dude. You're just being a fucking hypocrite at that point.
Mhm.
Yeah, very true.
Like, so do you want us to like things? Do you want us to not like things? What is the end goal here?
Yeah. One thing that I'm sure that we all need to respect is other people's opinions. That's what I have to say to those who's just being unfair with the new projects.
I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
Even if you don't agree with them, you still got to respect it at least.
Exactly. Like, I said that God of War Lefay is peak from when we saw gameplay at State of Play. Senna was moderating for the Twitch chat at the time,
Yeah.
but that I am excited for that game, bro.
I mean, I would have joined the VC, uh, but I didn't really have the energy for it, so
Fair.
I had to go on mod duty. So
And I did
honestly,
say
the way
to John from when we were watching State of Play that he didn't have to
Oh,
join a VC.
yeah.
Moderating for the chat was enough.
Yeah.
honestly,
I also joined the VC when we were doing the I think Summer Game Fest is what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should all join together for the Game Awards when it happens. That shit would be lit.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. It's that you gotta
I mean-
remind me since I don't have everything on my calendar.
I mean,
Yeah, when
I'm
we
I'm
get
just
a official date, I'll let you know about it.
I'm just a
Let me
guest here,
see.
so I don't know if I get a say on that.
Yeah. This is outside of the podcast because I would be streaming my
Oh.
reactions on my individual channel.
Oh,
Then expect the Game Awards to come on December 10th.
oh wow,
we would-
that we're a long way
I
off.
wouldn't say exactly
Okay.
that because we gotta see what they come up with.
Yeah.
No, literally. Search on their website. It says December 10th.
I don't believe you, man.
Nah, I don't believe you either.
I mean, I'm not sure if I believe it, but let's see.
I'm gonna look it up right now because if it doesn't show it, then I'm gonna say cap on you.
Okay.
Game Awards 2026 or 2027.
Oh,
Oh, you were not lying. It is December
Yeah.
10th. It's just not
Oh.
confirmed on what time.
yeah.
I don't know the time yet.
They haven't confirmed a time yet.
Oh, no, it did not.
Whenever the time is announced, then I'm gonna add it to my calendar so that way I know by the time it's getting closer.
Yeah, Ben and I have
I would-
been watching the Game Awards together since 2024, so that would be pretty lit to see.
And this is I don't think I watched the Game Awards other than like some little clips of it, but this is probably gonna be the first year for me.
Yeah, we should do
Who
an
has the whole-
activity episode to where each of us, one at a time, gives our votes. For the host side, that is, if we think about it logically.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna make this prediction. I'm pretty sure that Resident Evil Requiem or Pragmata might be the two runner-ups for this year's Game of the Year. Which I have a good feeling it's going to be Resident Evil Requiem for two reasons. Reason one is because Capcom did really well on balancing action thriller and survival horror. And reason two is because of how many people had the game in their anticipation list for 2026 before it came out, and it lived up to the hype. And I wouldn't be surprised if GTA 6 wins again if it gets delayed to 2027.
Never say never.
Since they got delayed, like I think like twice or three times, I just lost my interest in GTA since I was looking at other games that I can play on.
Yeah, to be honest, GTA's people thinking GTA 6 is just a fever dream at this point because we don't know when it's coming out.
Yeah.
Of course, we know it's
Like, who
coming
knows?
out.
I've seen videos of people joking that GTA 6 comes out by the time our generation, well, the host generation here in this podcast, is like is Gen Z becomes like at the elderly age in the future. Like people joking
Yeah.
about that, or maybe even after people pass away.
Oh boy. Yeah,
Like
and
people
speaking of
joking about that.
yeah,
like
speaking of
like
that,
2089 or something.
yeah, some sad news that I learned about a few days ago is that Bruce Campbell has cancer.
I have heard of that.
Yeah, I'm concerned for him.
Really?
And I'm also
Wow.
and I'm also concerned for Arnold Schwarzenegger because he's had so many surgeries that he might not live to see his 80th birthday, and he is 78 to put that into perspective.
Hmm. Wow.
And of course, when it comes to Bruce Campbell, you cannot have Ash Williams without him. And if anybody tries to recast
Yep.
him, all I'm gonna say is if you do just as good as Bruce Campbell, cool. If you fuck up, then that's a controversial recast.
Yeah.
Like, for
It's the
example, Mark
consequences
Hamill
of
is
your
I
actions,
mean,
and it's
yeah,
only
like,
going to get worse from here.
Yeah.
for example, whoever's idea it was to cast Mark Hamill as Chucky for the 2019 reboot, that was a shit idea. I love Mark Hamill as an actor, but this ain't it for Chucky.
Yeah, I can agree with that. That I mean,
Oh yeah, that was.
then again, doing a reboot of Child's Play was a bad idea to begin with. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
again, that was
Robert
choice.
Englund did say that he does want to play Freddy Krueger one last time, which I hope we see that for the Nightmare on Elm Street reboot that's coming out, and I want to say either 2027 or 2028.
Hmm.
I mean,
I didn't know that was happening, but yeah, I would like to. I'd have to agree with it with him. I want to see him as Freddy Krueger one last time.
Yeah, because he is the definitive Freddy Krueger, better than the 2010 version, to be honest with you.
Then of course, I read somewhere that Brad Dourif said that nobody is going to be playing Chucky as long as he's around. So, and I hope there's going to be more Chucky stuff in the future. Fingers crossed. Because technically, reboot aside, you cannot have Child's Play without Brad Dourif.
Nope.
I haven't seen it, but I agree.
And you cannot have Ghostface without Roger L. Jackson.
I guess that's true, but I've only seen the first Scream movie.
Yeah, I've seen Scream 1 and Scream 5, which Scream 5 is a reboot, which explains a lot on why I've only seen these two films.
Yeah.
And I watched the Scream 7, I think, 2 days ago.
You spoiled yourself storyline-wise with that.
I'm going to take a minute to use the restroom and figure out dinner. I will be back. Please do not let this podcast end by the time I get back. Fingers crossed. Oh, wait, actually, to save myself time, I'm going to switch over and hear from my laptop.
That's a good idea. Next thing you know, he's like, hey guys, listen to this, and then you hear the sounds of pissing.
I'm just saying where I just watched. I'm not saying the details of it.
I know.
Speaking of, I gotta go.
So if anybody's
take a breath.
If anybody's watching the podcast, wants the details, you better watch it because I'm not saying none of that. I'm not saying none of that shit.
Yeah, we don't. We don't spoil things without giving a spoiler warning.
Yeah. That's pretty much true for anything. I think so.
Exactly.
Anyway,
right.
Speaking of, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break too. Cool. Anybody who's watching this, I apologize in advance.
In the meantime, we could just do an audio only screen for a few minutes while you're away, or you can mute yourself. That works too. It's a good thing I brought the audio only idea as a just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should do another episode where it's all the Floridians in an episode again, because that idea was fun. But we could do an updated version of that.
And if B Insane ever comes to Florida at some point, maybe during the well, I'm probably gonna be in the first anniversary party for like maybe 2 days before I have to go to the casing with my parents. If Sane and B goes here on time, then maybe we could do a single episode in one day.
Yeah, that could be a possibility. And we would also need to have a conversation about content ideas outside of the podcast. And a good point that I do want to bring up is when that time comes, when and where would we want to meet each other in person? The when depends on when they arrive from their flights or drive to Florida, depending on whether or not if they spend gas money to drive to Florida versus going on a plane to fly to Florida.
I think the best way, like when it comes to how they're gonna go to the trip, I think it's better if they can just, if they're flying, it's better if they can just go on the 25th. That way, we start on the 26th, and all of us, including me, go together and have fun.
Yeah,
If they would ever fly in a plane.
yeah, the 25th to the 29th, I think would be a good amount of time for if we were to do a 3-day vacation.
Well, I think the 28th will have to go back home to pack up my stuff before my trip with my parents.
Yeah,
I
you
think.
told me that from when I was at your place at the time.
Hmm. So we can just do a lot of stuff during the days when I'm with you guys, and then when I get back home, I'll do what I just said. I already told you.
Yeah, and there was also, we did also put on hold the go-kart video idea, which we could either A, do it for the 3-day vacation part, depending on who all is able to make it, or we could save it for when when you and Angel are at my place for 24 hours together, part 2 as a part where I could celebrate my birthday with my in-person friends.
Honestly,
Just saying.
I'm fine with either one. Either way is
Same
fine.
here.
It's more of depending on the finances too.
Exactly. The finances is what I am thinking about when it comes to not just you, Stormio, and Angel, also about Ben, Shane, Austin, aka Deathwolf,
And
and
if Enter wants to, if he drops me off to my house on the 28th, he can either continue staying with you guys or he does whatever he wants to do.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that I would probably continue until the members who fly down to Florida or drive to Florida ends up having to go home.
Mm. And then if we end up if we end up doing something regularly like playing a game, if I'm on my free time or I'm not having anything happening during the vacation, and as long as I have a stable connection, I can just be online with you guys during the relaxing time.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, at most we could hang out in the PC.
Hmm.
Yeah, playing a game is a whole other question on its own, depending on the game in question.
And it depends on if you guys are playing a game that's compatible with my MacBook, since I don't have an actual gaming PC
It doesn't
at the moment.
necessarily have to be on Steam or on Epic. It could also be a browser game.
Mm. A browser game would be more compatible with literally any device, even a
Exactly. That's
even a
why I
phone.
thought about that. Because, wow, you have two phones? Funny you say that. I still have my old one, and it's in my fanny pack.
Well, this is my main iPhone, my main iPhone, and then this phone right here is sent to me by a company called Pinwheel, which I actually asked them to unlock the software off of this phone after I did my review on it.
I heard Shane.
In the background, yeah.
This is why I only have one phone.
Yeah, you could have also used the laptop.
I could, but my laptop's still a bit screwed up right now.
Wait, are you on the laptop or are you on your phone?
Laptop.
Yeah, your
Wait,
mic quality sounds a lot different, and homie's eating a banana.
Banana.
Your webcam is lagging. Sane. Not anymore. A little bit. A lot of stuttering.
Homie's moving like a Halloween animatronic. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
This is why I used it.
He's coming out for the first time since episode 29.
Wow.
And I also have two speakers. My small JBL Flip 6 and the JBL Boombox 3.
I
Hang
thought
on.
there would be more water in this bottle.
And people wonder why, and you wonder why I use the phone.
Second.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And one piece of instructive criticism that I do want to give, the black bar, it's better to have it horizontally than it is vertically.
Yep.
Oh, hang on. Oh, hang
That's
on a minute.
true.
You can see
again,
me grabbing two speakers.
Yeah. You didn't
Then again,
have
I
to
always
turn
have
the camera-
horizontal.
Shane, you didn't have to turn the camera off.
Yeah, I didn't want you to. Yeah, but I didn't want you to see me have technical difficulties.
Fair.
Yeah.
This is not. By the way, this is not my dinner. I just want to clarify.
Yeah, he's just having a snack.
Because my brain's like.
I'm not snacking at this time, to be honest. I had some tamales, which is more like a Hispanic food.
Yeah.
Good.
I just said he just ate a while ago.
Yeah, never
So,
talk shit about a. Yeah, never talk shit about a Latino's cooking. That's what Iron Mouse would say.
Mm-hmm. Anything Hispanic related when it comes to
so would
food,
validity.
nothing can go wrong with Hispanic food.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially arepas, which is like a.
Validity would probably say the same thing, given she's, Latino.
Yep.
I think I have pictures inside the food porn of the Betty server.
Yeah, I had pizza 2 days ago because every Saturday we do a flip and switch between chicken bakes and pizza from Costco.
There you go.
Hmm.
My old picture from a while ago. Arepas right there next to the eggs.
Which reminds me, I should probably.
In the very left
The food
of the picture next to the eggs.
Man, you made me hungry. I'm having
And
I'm having a
my
breakfast
grandma
dinner.
put cheese on it in the other picture.
Yeah,
This is
I
good.
tried your grandma's cooking from when I was at your place for 24 hours, part 1, and it fucking slapped, bro.
What I'm doing here is probably going to be out of context for
Yeah,
this.
I think my grandma makes the best like Hispanic food that she, and food in general that she makes, including my mom makes the best food, in my opinion.
Someday I'll have to see if it lives up to the hype.
Yeah, and because of the Nintendo
Same.
Direct, that is tomorrow. Which, what do you know what time it is?
Wait,
I think they said it was coming around 9 o'clock. Well,
Damn.
6 o'clock Pacific
Cinematic
time at 9
posted
o'clock
something.
Eastern.
wait,
AM or
that's
PM?
tomorrow?
What? Yeah. I
Oh,
think
shoot.
we talked about it earlier.
I know
Earlier,
we
it is
did,
tomorrow.
but is it AM or PM?
I think it's AM.
Fuck, I'm gonna miss it.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I mean, we can always watch the video version of it.
Exactly. I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna play
'Cause earlier today-
1666 later today at the time this episode comes out. Which, speaking of that, for those who wants to tune in to my stream at the time comes, come say hi on either YouTube or Twitch, whichever the two platforms you are the most comfortable with.
YouTube for me, because I don't
Or
really
both.
use it as much.
Exactly, or both.
Both
Which
is
both
good.
is not required, but is a I understand that reference. Road to
I do have
Eldorado.
when you
Shane,
were-
you made me
when-
want to watch the Road to El Dorado now. How dare you?
I find a way.
Hold on, Shane. Let me ask you this question: do you think Chell is hot?
I need to remember that name. Hold on. I need to go back into my subconscious. And by subconscious, I mean the internet again. It's been too long.
I mean,
All right,
I
let's
haven't
see.
watched that movie in a while, and even I remember who Shell was.
You don't remember?
Oh,
Bro, she was one of my
That's-
childhood crushes because she was hot.
Yeah.
oh yeah, now I remember this woman.
Yeah, it looks like Cinematic is having tacos when I saw the food porn of the Betty Soul.
Yeah, I made those today.
Tacos hit different on Tuesdays.
I know. But when you're living in a family of when you're living in a household of three other old geezers, they don't really know the memes that well.
Honestly, when it comes to the day of the week, it doesn't really matter to me, to be honest, because I can have anything on any day.
There we go.
And again, as Val likes to say, white person tacos are amazing. Okay, that's going to be getting taken out of context, isn't it?
Yep.
Can't believe I fell for
Add
that.
it to the list.
Yeah,
Add it to the list.
Yeah, I could have quoted that, but I'm not gonna be that guy because that would just be a dick move.
Oh yeah.
And from when we were playing Dungeons and Dragons yesterday, I was eating chicken wings. And what I said that could have been taken out of context is I eat meat, I don't beat it.
On a Friday, I hadn't had
That's-
steak on a Friday because my mom didn't go shopping that day, so that's why I didn't have it until yesterday. I had steak for dinner with a salad and spinach.
Yeah, I love spinach, I ain't gonna lie.
It tastes better with
I-
it tastes better with ranch on it.
I prefer spinach raw and in a salad.
I have no preference. And to be honest, I don't eat salads without dressing.
Same.
Yeah, same.
Virtual high five, we're all in agreement.
I don't eat salads with dressing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good for you.
I just
preferences.
blew your minds, didn't I?
Personal preferences.
I'm not personally offended by it. Honestly, that's a good healthy alternative. If anything.
Well, I mean, I wasn't trying to offend anyone. I'm just saying. thing. I prefer salads dry, or at least when they're you know.
I tried to roll up my bed. I ended up hurting myself instead. Ow. That's on me for being stupid, let alone on camera.
I guess that one's on me.
So, we good?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, do you guys want to go for 30 more minutes, or do you want to wrap up? Because we're at the 2-hour mark.
Either way, I'm fine, to be honest.
My stomach will be rumbling more, but I think I can manage. I can manage whatever.
I mean, I'm not really sure what else I can say. I mean, I think we've pretty much gone through all the. You guys pretty much gone through all the questions you've asked me.
In that case, we need to do 30 minutes of do. No? Okay.
Bruh.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I have this button I want to press real quick.
Lizard.
Next, you'll be pressing the button that says, I like turtles.
Lizard. 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 Lizard.
Fuck!
Pulling out the scissors again. I can give you a nice haircut.
I just put a gif in the group chat.
Don't you fucking dare. This is an
Oh,
airsoft
wow.
gun, just want to clarify that.
Oh,
Still, that gave me quite a shock.
Oh, Jason. Oh, Jason. Jason. You assume that gum scares me when I have this on standby.
Uh-oh.
Unfortunately, it's not set. Unfortunately, it's not night, so I don't think I can use this on command. Well, my avatar can't.
Well, it's almost night for some of us.
Yeah, I always like to make the lore of I found this mask of Loki just one day, and then all of a sudden, just like boom, boom's like, and he's just like one person who just goes like on tangents, like I take personal payback. Payback's like it's basically Jax if he has a It's Jax if he has a Beetlejuice like voice.
Oh yeah, Jax from Digital Circus. Yeah.
Bingo.
Steve, is it weird that I'm probably one of the only few people who hasn't seen the final episode yet?
I haven't seen the final episode, so you're not the only one.
I have. Not gonna spoil, obviously.
Yeah, please don't spoil.
Yeah.
Though everyone's getting so many divisive opinions on this. It's like I wouldn't say it's like Ghostbusters 2016 levels of divisive, but according to the internet, I guess if you like this, you're wrong. If you don't like this, you're still wrong. I don't get it either. Then again, this is the same fan base that literally would harass the creators, so what do I know?
I am going to commit great crime. I'm going to bust nut in water tower.
I don't even know where that's from, and that's on it. And I find that funny.
It's a meme.
I don't know. Why?
Why would you bust nut in water tower?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm out of things to yap about. So, John, if you want to wrap this up.
Yep.
Just imagine if we just kept going and it's 30 minutes of just Jason pushing random buttons.
Funny you say that.
Oh no.
Lizard. 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 Lizard.
What?
Lizard.
You brought this. You brought this on yourself, Shane. You know.
Lizard. Lizard.
Unfortunately.
You know that.
Unfortunately, I did.
Yes, you did. And you
Alright.
only have yourself
Yeah.
to blame.
Yeah, to me,
Okay, time to start shaving myself. How do I get?
honestly,
I can't even shave with
either way,
scissors. I don't know.
when it comes to the episode, I'm fine with either or when it comes to continuing or wrapping up the episode.
We're wrapping.
Either way.
Okie dokie.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Thank you guys for watching the Th1ngs Nerdy podcast, and also, I forgot the whole code thing for the smacking seed, but I do have a code for my business, Blind Tech PCs, which you can get. You can just type in a code ATNP20 to get 20%. I think 20% off your order on my website, and just subscribe, turn on the notification so you don't miss none of the videos here. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.
And that's it.
Thank you.
So we're self-plugging now?
He did.
I don't know what we're doing.
All right.
We're wrapping up. That's what we're doing.